Welcome everybody to the top 10 best animal girl anime. Yes, queen, we are picking yourself a pet that will give you questionable dream lore. My name is Misty /Chronexia, and a couple of years ago I made a top 10 best furry anime. It's kind of outdated, so I'm revisiting the topic with updated entries. Maybe some familiar faces, but hopefully some new blood altogether. Rules are simple. If she's got weird ears, a tail, or any kind of fur, feather, scales, it counts. If you have to stop and wonder where her vagina would be, it most definitely counts. And lastly, this video is sponsored by ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN is a system that provides you with the best kind of encryption on the net. It basically turns you into a ghost. Oh, what's that? Article 13 just passed? Well, you can say screw you to that, now you're in America. Boom! You don't exist and nobody can ever find you. ExpressVPN is something I use daily, simply when I want my personal information to be safe. Ever tried to watch something on YouTube or any other website and it says not available in your country? Yeah, that doesn't apply to a ghost, you don't exist! Become the VIP you deserve with ExpressVPN, and if you use the code MISTY, you can get 3 months for free. That's a heck of a good deal! Now get your yiff on, it's time for that list. I can't believe I actually said that. Number 10. Killing Bites. If anthropomorphism has ever had a spiritual animal, it should be this anime. Killing Bites is a show about hybrid humans who are part human and part animal. That's kind of expected. Kind of like Animorph, except stuck halfway through a transformation. The main girl character, Hitomi, is a honey badger. She faces off against multiple other mutants, and it gets quite gory. Mixed sci-fi, mixed action, and with a heavy dose of ecchi, you have a tournament-like anime where each monster girl faces off against an equally terrifying counter-hybrid, and a normal guy caught in the middle. Low brain power, but lots of fun if you just want some raw action. It's definitely worth some good times. Number 9. Duck Days. Oh wow, an almost decade-old isekai anime. This story is about a kingdom of dogs people. Well, dogs and other animal, but it's in the title, come on, indulge me. World is at war with a neighboring country and the citizens are under attack by the cat people. Yeah, I'm not making this up, sadly. Yeah, cats and dogs. It's a true pandemic. To solve the problem, they summon an earthling warrior that will step up to the fight and bring prosperity to the land. It's the big lines. That's paired up with lots of character development, incredible visuals, and an overall fun comedy that's well-paced through action, adventure, and fantasy. If you like Zero no Tsukaima or Outbreak Company, this will be right up your alley. Number 8. Monster Musume. Yeah, this one is kind of self-explanatory. You have a main character called Darling Goshujin Arjun Dono Masta Danasama Hani. It's probably a nobility title. Don't worry about it. We'll call him Chad, cause he's such a bro. Chad's got involved in a government program called the Interspecies Exchange Act. That's when you bring a girl from a different species in your world, and Chad's the caretaker for them. There's just one teeny flimsy itty bitty detail: you can't fuck him. Not sure how you'd go about doing that with a mermaid or a centaur, but I'm sure Chad could be creative. Yes, I know there's a whole segment where the snake girl explained where her vagina is and that she has scale panties, but that's beside the point. The anime is a harem rom-com. Watch it for the eye candy or the cute girls. Not for the story particularly, because that's kind of lacking, but it definitely looks good. Number 7. Rokka no Yuusha. The main girl's a bunny. That's all. That's my main reason for talking about it. There's something I never get with Rokka no Yuusha, and it's how come nobody likes it. The first episode left such a big impression on me that it propelled me into watching the rest, and sure, there's some hiccups along the road, but this anime is such a blast. It truly doesn't deserve the flack it gets. The visuals are stunning and the story is quite fun. You got your run-of-the-mill 6 heroes selected by fate that must take on the big bad wolf. Maybe people didn't like the ending, but that's cause the book it's based on is still ongoing. Maybe pick it up. I don't know. I feel like I'm alone in this one. Whatever. Bunny Girl is cute is what I'll bring it back to.
ロッカの勇者に選ばれました。
地上最強の男。姫
ちゃん、せっかく珍しく休んでるんだから騒がしくするんなら帰って。
Number 6, Yosakura Quartet. Yosakura Quartet is a bit hard to explain. For the record, we're talking about the good version of the anime, aka the Hana no Uta version, not the vanilla one. The story takes place in a town where humans and demons live alongside one another. Sometimes there's a criminal activity that takes place, and depending on the nature, it's up to a group of 4 teenagers to solve the problem. Everyone has special power that helps them during the investigation, such as mind reading or special summoning. Anyway, regarding the thematic of this top 10, our attention is gonna end up on Ao, the mind reader with cat ears. The anime is fun, and I'm using her as a crutch to get people into watching the show. That's what it boils down to. Number 5, Utawareru Mono. Utawareru Mono is an anime based on a visual novel game. The story is about a masked man who passed out in the forest and is found by a girl called Eruru. She brings him back to their village, and everything about him is mysterious. He can't remember his past, and compared to any villager, he's the only one without any animal trait. As you expected, every other character shares some beast-like qualities, whether that's a tail or some ears. The anime is a great drama mystery and surprisingly has a great share of ecchi moments. If you're looking for offensiveness that's done in a tasteful way, you'll definitely have a good outcome with this one.
何かが自分を突き動かすんだ。
神様、何やってるんですか、こんなところで。近頃やけに忙しそうだ。
Number 4, Danmachi. In Danmachi, you have another case of race people, and one of them is Lily Rokka. Part cat, she has the ears and tail, and despite not being featured in the first few episodes, she does take an important role later down the road. Danmachi is an anime about dungeon exploring. There's a main character called Belle who wants to become an adventurer, and after joining the Hestia family, a kind of guild, if you put it in gaming terms, he tries his best to conquer every floor, the next one being tougher than the previous one. The story is imbued with Northern and Greek mythology, so if you like that added aspect, plus a great dose of action and fan service, you'll be properly satisfied with this show. It's a top tier anime, and season 2 just got announced. That got me even more excited about it. Number 3, No Game No Life. Yeah, No Game No Life. It's an outstanding anime, and everyone should watch it at one point in their life, but where's our pet girl in this one? Well, there's multiple iteration of beast-like characters, whether it's the Werebeast clan that Sora and Shiro must face near the end of the series, or Jibril, that's a bird-like angel like Flugel, I don't know what it's called. All the way to Stephanie, which is pretty much turned into a dog. Yeah, count it, get off my dick. Well, there's a huge variety of race throughout the series. I agree, it might not be the biggest selling point of the show, but No Game No Life is such a masterpiece that you should watch it regardless if you haven't done so already. Number 2, Spice and Wolf. I longingly debated whether I wanted to give the first spot to Spice and Wolf or the actual number 1 slot, but I ended up going with my personal enjoyment in the end. Spice and Wolf is tremendous, don't get me wrong. A story about a wolf deity that travels the world alongside a merchant. They learn about the economics as they bond and create one of the absolute best relationship ever made in anime. I'm just pissed they never adapted the end of the story and they ended it after season 2. If you want to know how it truly ends, check out the novel version, it's really satisfying. But if you hate reading, join me in my everlasting quest of praying for season 3. Hopefully that happens someday. It's never too late. And finally, number 1, the Rising of the Shield Hero. In every aspect at this point, I should hate this anime, yet I absolutely love it to its every detail. Every week when there's a new episode, it gets me boiling with excitement as I fear the clock running out and taking it away for another week. The story is just another isekai anime. Guy gets transported in a new world, he's conned into becoming the bad guy he isn't, and becomes street smart out of it. It's a video game gimmick, you start at level 1 and grind to become stronger, but it's paired with an absolutely lovable cast, among which is Raphtalia, a raccoon-like loyal girl that is incredibly trusting. Pair this with great antagonists that you love to hate, like that princess. What a cunt, am I right? And you got a recipe for success, way to knock it out of the park. You guys have outdone yourself. Incredible anime. Thanks for watching. If you have another anime with an animal girl in it that you're quite fond of, feel free to leave it in the comments below and support the channel by subscribing and giving it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to check out ExpressVPN if you want to get rid of those pesky regional lock. With expressvpn.com/Misty, you can finally get access to anything that's restricted. It will give you the internet security you need whenever you're online. If you use my code, you also get 3 months for free. That's pretty cool. This video was supposed to go live on April 1st, but we didn't want people to think it was a prank where we low-key made fun of furries.
So instead we held back a little bit to high-key make fun of furries. Nice. Wow, we're really meta. What'd you guys do for April Fools?
I changed the light bulb from warm lights to cold light, and the cold light to warm light. Such a good prank.
I wrote on the bathroom mirror with Rain-X stuff like, "Get out, help me," or "P.S. I love you." So when Misty takes a shower, the steam leaves a cryptic message.
Shit, girl. That's twisted even from my standards. I love it.
The hard times, I've been on the wrong side, I've been ashamed. So many memories, you know I'd like to change.